Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
What's up, guys? I'm Remy.
And I'm Alexa.
So today, guys, we got the craziest story to tell you guys. And it's the story of
how we met.
So yeah, you guys sit back and listen to this. It's crazy.
It's really insane. It could literally be like an intro to a movie. So, we're going to start way in the beginning, before I met him. So, I was working at a place called Chic to Chic. It was a little thrift shop. And I went up to my friend Megan, and I was like, hey Megan, let's go to the beach this weekend. And then Megan told a girl named Erica, and I was like, okay, cool, that's awesome. So we went in a group chat, and all of a sudden, Erica invited this girl named Roxanne that I wasn't really close to the beach. And I was like, all right, whatever. And Roxanne was like, hey, let's go to my Cape Cod house. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm down for that. Because it's like a nice big house next to the beach. So then Megan never even showed up, didn't even want to go, canceled on us. So it was just me, Erica, and Roxanne. So we showed up to Roxanne's regular house, not her Cape Cod house yet. Roxanne was packing up, Erica was on the phone with another friend of hers, and I was getting really antsy, just really wanted to go. And plus I was getting hangry, because I love eating. So then I was like, you know what, let's hurry up, you guys, let's go. So then they took me to McDonald's, because I need my french fries. So we started driving, and then all of a sudden we stopped at a red light right next to Plain Ridge Casino.
So my part of the story was, I was 19 at the time, and it was during the summer, and I called up my friend, and to hang out and stuff, my boy Deshaun. And Deshaun, he was going through some stuff, and he said to me, yo, you got any drinks, something to like help me forget? And I was just like, no, I don't have nothing. And like we were just trying to figure out how we could get alcohol. So we looked in my friend's glove compartment in his car, and he saw that we had our friend Tyrone's ID, and he was way over the age of 21. So he's like, oh, we just had the greatest idea, me to take his license and walk up to the liquor store and buy some stuff. And 19, reckless, I decided to do it. I went up in there, got a couple drinks, and they didn't even see a difference. They thought I was Tyrone, and we got our drinks. So we went back to my house. It was empty. No one was there. I have siblings. I have three siblings, and I lived with my parents at the time, and no one was home. No one. So just us two in the house. So we started drinking, and things started to get crazy. My friend started like getting real drunk, started throwing up and stuff, and like I didn't know what to do, because my house was a mess. My parents were gonna come soon. Like I needed help. So I called up my friend Tyrone and told him, to come over, because I need to do something about like this situation, or else I'm gonna get in trouble. And my parents are really strict. So before Tyrone came, because he said he was like about like 20-30 minutes away, Deshaun was drunk. He was running around the house, running and just destroying everything. And then he started to throw up. He threw up all over the couch, everywhere, all over the floor. And my sister comes, and she starts bugging out. Oh, like, what the heck? Like, why is it throw up everywhere? Blah, blah, blah. Tyrone finally arrives, and, we leave the scene before my parents come. And, our drunk ass got in the car, and I got on the wheel. I'm drunk, and, started driving. We just put out. And we went to a local Walgreens that was nearby my house and got some, painkillers for Deshaun, because Deshaun was experiencing a headache. So after we went to Walgreens, we went to a what was it called again? We went to a movie theater parking lot that was about 10, 13 minutes away from our house. And we went to the parking lot, and we left Deshaun, in the car, and we left, and then we went to get some stuff to eat, and we went to like buy stuff. And when we came back, Deshaun disappeared. We didn't know where he was. Called him mad time, like, Deshaun, where are you? No answer. But finally, we went back into the plaza because the movie theater area was actually a plaza, so you could walk around and stuff. And we start walking around on the search for Deshaun, and we see him sitting somewhere with his shirt off, puke all over him. And went and collected Deshaun, and we got together, and we were just like, yo, what are we gonna do? Because somehow both our parents found out about us drinking, and like my house being a mess and throw up everywhere. Like, both our parents knew, and we were not ready to go back and deal with them. So we decided, you know what? Let's leave. Let's go to the YMCA, play some basketball, and forget. And that's just what we did. We went straight there, did a couple pickup games, and before you know it, it was about late at night. It was like about 9, maybe 10 o'clock, something like that. So we left the YMCA. I was driving, and then stopped at a red light.
The crazy part is that same red light was the red light that we were at. So him and his 2 friends were in the car, and then you have me and my 2 friends. So my friend Roxanne was the one driving, and she looked over. Told Erica to roll down her window because she seen that Remy gave a head nod. Just like, politely just being like, what's up? Like that kind of thing. And Roxanne was like, come to my Cape Cod house. I'm over here in the back seat eating my french fries, stuffing my face. I have no idea what's going on. And I'm like, what the heck? And then, Remy.
Well, yeah, I remember.
What did you do?
Yeah, I remember that I was just in the driver's seat, and I look over, and like I see 3 girls, and I give a head nod to the driver, and she starts saying, "Oh, hi, come to my beach house," and she gave us her snap, and I remember looking at the the other 2 girls, and I just remember this one girl had a french fries in her mouth. I'm just like, what the heck?
Hey, that was some good french fries. Like, listen.
And it turns out it was her.
Yes, I'm always eating. So then we started driving, and Remy just started following us because, they just...
Yeah, in my head, the whole time, like, I thought, she was inviting us to go to like a party or something. Like, there was a party going on and she was inviting us. That's what I was thinking in my head.
But unfortunately, it's just us 3. We're throwing our own little party. No friends at all, just us 3. So we started driving, and it was like a 2-hour drive. So inside the car, my friend Roxanne was like, oh, there's 3 boys and there's 3 girls in here, so we all should pick one. Of course, both of them wanted Remy. And I was like, great, so I'm stuck with the other 2. Even though none of them were attractive in my eyes, Remy attracted me. When he did the head nod, like, with my french fries stuck in my mouth, I was like, damn, he's really, handsome and everything. So we started driving, and she was like, oh, you know what? Let's try and, bug them and just park at a random beach. So we parked at a random beach, and that's when they started putting on their makeup and everything. I'm over here still trying to finish my french fries. And then they were like, oh, take off your pants, look like us and stuff, look sexy. And I'm like over here in my sweatpants pajamas. And I'm like, no, I don't really care what they think of me. And I just want to eat and sit and go to sleep. So then we introduced ourselves to them.
Yeah, so we gave our names. And obviously I'm Remy, and then my other 2 friends, Deshaun and then Tyrone. And then I think we started to walk towards the beach, and we found like a lifeguard house that we went in, and I think we just started talking about like whether they were gonna allow us to stay in their house or something like that.
Yeah, so we were on like the lifeguard, like the bench thing that they sit on. I can't even think what it's called.
I'm just gonna call it the lifeguard house.
Yeah. So yeah, we were all talking and everything, and Remy sat near me, and I was like, you know, like a little girl in middle school, like ah, freaking out. And his kneecap touched me, and I was like, this is it. I'm dying on the inside. His kneecap touched me. So we all started talking, getting to know each other, and then Roxanne was like, you boys, go away. We want to know if they want to come over and stuff. My friend Erica's not into it. Me, I could care less. Not my house. They want to murder us, let them. I don't know. All I care about is my food at that Cape Cod house. So then the boys came back, and we were like, you know what? You guys are invited. Let's just really bring you to my Cape Cod house. So then we finally showed up at the Cape Cod house. And then we all sat in like a circle, I guess. And we're all talking, and all of a sudden, we seen that his friend Deshaun completely left them. Took the car and left. Gone. Kaput. So we were like, shit, what the hell are we supposed to do with Remy and Tyrone? Go on, what was going through your head?
And Deshaun, if you ever watch this, I'm still trying to understand why you left. But anyway, we were all sitting together, and then Roxanne had the bright idea to put makeup on our faces. Mm-hmm. And we thought, and like she said that if she didn't do it for us, we had to leave or something like that.
Yeah.
And like, what were we gonna do? Sleep out in the dark in the wilderness? Like, we had no ride, so we just like, you know what? Whatever. Put makeup on our face.
I wasn't really part of that. I thought it was ridiculous. So
It was one of the few things that I really regret in my life doing. Like,
so after the whole makeup situation was done and over with, we had to go to bed. So I was like, oh, I definitely like want Remy to be in my bed, like so we can get to know each other. But no, that wasn't the case. Roxanne and Erica took Remy and smushed them in between them two. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll be the wing woman because I don't know what they want to do with him. So I took Tyrone into another room. I did nothing with him because I'm not like that. All I did was talk about Remy. I asked questions about Remy to Tyrone. Of course, Tyrone like talked really bad stuff about him, trying to make him look bad. And I was like, great, this guy's boring me. So what happened with you, Roxanne?
So
and
yeah.
Erica?
So yeah, Roxanne invited me to the bed, and I ended up sleeping between Roxanne and Erica, and like we were just just chilling, and like for the night, and the whole time we were just like listening to like to Alexa and Tyrone to sing like what they were doing, and it's crazy because it turns out they were doing the same thing, like they're singing like what we were doing. So then that's basically what happened that night. We didn't do anything either. Nothing happened. Not like a threesome or nothing like that. Nothing.
I would have been upset. So then we stayed at the Cape Cod house for like 2 days. Nothing really much happened. We just swam in the pool on the beach. So then when the day came where we had to go home, Roxanne took Remy and Tyrone, and I went with Erica inside of her Jeep. And then I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I really wanted Remy to come, but no. So then I was like, you know what? I can't leave like that. So I was like, I gotta make a crazy impression on him, and I'm not that crazy. So I had the bright idea, because I always wanted off my bucket list to like lift up my shirt on the Jeep. So we were driving side by side on the highway, and I was like, Erica, kind of slow down. I want to be side by side with Roxanne's car. And I see Remy and Tyrone sitting in the back. I still had my bra on, and I was like, woo! I just lifted it up. Remy's reaction was like, like shook, and I was like, yes, he'll always remember me as that chick that just flashed him, even though I still had a bra on. But yeah, so he could always remember me and text me.
But yeah, I think ended up having a group chat after, the whole situation when, being at a couple strangers' house. So we ended up being in a group chat. We were talking and stuff. And it was basically her and I talking like the whole time. So she ended up just texting me direct messaging me. And, we started from there.
Yeah, so we started just being close friends, and then he asked me out, like, to dinner or something to make up, because I paid for one dinner because they didn't have their wallets and stuff, unfortunately, since Deshaun took it all in the car. And he took me out on a nice little cute little diner. And then I was like, I don't want this little date to end. So I was like, let's go play basketball. I wanted to show off my skills, even though I'm not that good at basketball. Kept him around. And then after that, we started texting and stuff. Became, FB, friends with you know what. And then I really started to catch feelings, unfortunately. And I warned him. I said, I might catch feelings for you because that's just the type of person I am. I get really close. So then, afterwards, there was a little bit of drama happening between friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he was supposed to take me out to a nice Chinese place. And when it comes to food, I don't like being blocked. I don't like being canceled on. When you tell me we're going out for food and dinner, I want to go. So he blocked me that night, and I had no idea. I was all dressed up, ready to go, and then no answer. And I started crying. I was very emotional, because one, I didn't get my Chinese food, and two, I don't like being blocked. That hurts my feelings. So then, the next morning, I get a long paragraph from Remy, and he was like, I'm so sorry, you're such a good girl, but I don't think this is gonna work out. There's too much drama between friends and stuff. And I was like, oh, nay. No. I'm not gonna lose you. You did something to me. Like, I felt so much, I don't even know. I just felt something. Something hit different when I seen him.
So that day I sent that message. I was going into work, and during my shift, I see her coming in, and I'm just like, oh no.
No way.
Nah.
Dang.
She starts talking to me, and she's just like, why can't you see me anymore? Blah, blah, blah. I could treat you like a god. Like, I could treat you like, I could do this for you, I could do that for you. It sounded good at the time, but it's just like, I had to think about it, So I ended up saying, let me think about it. If we're gonna be together, let's keep it on the low, Let's not let anybody know. And I ended up giving her that answer, and she ends up leaving upset because that's not what she wanted to hear. She wanted to hear, we can hang out and stuff. So she storms out. The door hits the.
You make me sound
the door
so
hits
dramatic.
the thing, slams, and just like, I'm just like, wow. So she leaves, and the next day comes, and I ended up, saying, we're back on. Like, we can start doing stuff, hanging out.
Yeah, when I got that text, it actually made me really happy. I mean, I don't know. He just, when I first seen him and talked to him and met him and stuff, like, I've never felt that way for anybody else. And I fell in love very quickly, and I just knew it was right. So I was like, I am going to take a chance, and I'm going to go for it. And if he breaks my heart, I'm going to be sad, but at least I tried, at least I didn't regret it. And I'm very happy that I took the chance, and I stormed in there, and I told him how I felt.
It's crazy. I don't know what would have happened if she never came in,
Yeah, I don't even think I would be friends with him, honestly. I had way too much feelings.
Yeah. And, shortly after, we continued to hang out and stuff. And, the bond started to, we started to grow closer and closer and closer. And it just got real from there. And just out of this, this whole experience, like this, we've been dating for 4 years. Like, it was a crazy experience, and I don't regret it at all. Like,
Yay.
if I had to go back in time and do it differently, like, I wouldn't. Because then I wouldn't have met her.
That's facts, and that's, like, the best story to ever meet someone. I mean, don't meet strange dangers, but, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't sleep at a stranger's house.
No, don't.
That's not a way to meet your soulmate, but hey.
I mean, thank God he wasn't a murderer. But at the same time, at least I had French fries beforehand. That's all that matters. So yeah, hopefully one day, if you guys are single or something, hopefully you guys meet somebody in like a cool story like us.
Alright guys, like and subscribe, comment, and tell us what you thought of the story.
Yes. So have a wonderful day.